Uh, Hi everyone. Sometime back I talked about a testing environment, an environment or a set of controller and view that help me test any function located at any model of my code. Now I've made a little amendment into this, and that is, instead of just testing the functions inside models, I take the data and redirect it to the controller, which then calls the function that that has the which then calls the model and the function that needs to be tested. So it goes like this. Whenever I run my application, I get this form. The first thing is that in case your controller is inside some subdirectory, so you give the name of the subdirectory. If it is not, you simply give the name of the controller, and then you give the name of the function. And then if you have arguments, you give those arguments and press test. When you press test, it goes to, like, we gave the names of templates and create controller, so it came to templates and the function create. So the difference between this and the previous is that previously we were using the test class to send calls to the functions located inside models with the arguments. Now we are calling the controllers. Let's see the T class, T or the test class. This is the class which is called by the home page form, and the name of the class is T, and it has a function test. Now let's see. It takes an argument controller path, controller name, the name of the function, and then all the four arguments. Now the first thing it does is that it will look for controller name and function name. These two are must. If we do not have them, then we throw an exception. Then it creates a URL, the basic URL to which we will append rest of the arguments. So after this, if the controller has path, that is, your controller is located inside a subdirectory, it appends this path to the URL. Okay, and if it does not have a path, so the URL directly gets the controller name and the function name. And then we move forward. If argument 1, there is no argument 1, so we redirect based on the URL. If there we have argument 2 is empty, it means that argument 1 has some value, so we add argument 1 and redirect on that basis. Similarly, argument 3, 4, and finally if argument 4 is also not empty, then it means we have to send all the 4 arguments. So by this way, I have created a form which is loaded on the home page during the test phase of the development phase of the application. Whenever I have to test something, I give the name of the controller and the function and the arguments and press test. It calls that controller, and that controller then call all the models, all the functions, and I can test the entire process. So this is a kind of a testing setup that I have created, using which I can test my use cases. Thank you very much for your time.